Oh, we done did it.
Are you recording the episode as well?
Dude, good thinking, because I forgot to hit the record button in Reaper, and that would have been a real fucking bummer.
Can you send the audio to both places at the same time?
Send your mom to both places at one time.
Doing
Doing it.
Freaking naughty.
Freaking naughty. All
Are
right,
we
so
live,
it says we're live right now.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
I
because
see the live button.
I see on YouTube that it's unavailable.
Well, that's because you're stupid. You know how the internet works.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you what it is.
It
I'm
might
gonna
go.
crack
I
up.
don't know. Maybe like it says end stream right now, so maybe it will put it up afterwards, dude. I don't know. This is all virgin territory for us. You remember the first time you did it? You were like, "Oh no, what are you doing, Grandpa?" Anyone else?
Yeah, for sure. This channel does not have any content, is what I'm seeing on the YouTube. So
Oh,
Well, that would
no.
be accurate. All right, try it now. Refresh.
what was it? Unlisted?
Well, now it's changed to public. Shut up, Joe. Why do you have to give away how the hot dogs are made?
Oh, there we go. 2025 draft party. Let's see.
Fucking
I'm gonna
dickhead
get
you are.
mad reverb.
Ugh.
Oh, yep, there we are.
What are they unlisted?
So sorry that I learned one thing in film school.
Wait, can you hear Joe?
Yes.
Oh boy. StreamYard changed all my settings mid talking, Joe.
Damn.
Classic.
Are you there?
No.
Oh boy. Oh, this is embarrassing for us. And it's live. No!
Good thing all of our millions of listeners are tuned in to see the debauchery taking place.
Yeah.
And
The
he's gone.
debauchery of Jeff leaving leaving the stream because he doesn't know how to do his own audio.
It's just the turn it off, turn it back on
StreamYard
approach
changed
every
all my-
week.
StreamYard changed all my settings mid you talking, Joe. I was making fun of you for being dumb, and then everything disappeared. I just yelled into the ether, and then I hit reload.
Yeah, I
Jeff,
mean,
did you
listen,
make sure that we were live on Facebook?
I don't know. I don't
Well, if
have
you're-
Facebook.
if you're gonna be live on YouTube, you could just share the YouTube link.
I don't have Facebook in order to do what you're asking.
A
I
normal
thought you had the page to the Facebook, Jeffrey.
Dude, I don't know. What
have
the
you
fuck?
booked your face yet, dude?
I just don't. I'm not ready for this. I'm not prepared for this.
Uh,
I drank too
Yeah.
many beers too quickly in order to enjoy my mac and cheese egg roll. And now you're asking me a lot of shit I don't know the answer to.
Yeah, and you
Jeff
decided
was too
to-
busy. Time went on because he's got a problem.
Jeff
not a
decided
problem.
to
It's only a problem if you miss
maintain
work.
that 90s rollerblader look that he's got going on right now.
Swear,
He
bruh.
really does. He's
All
really
right.
rocking the neon colors.
Jeff,
How do
we
I do
can
this
see
now?
you in your bedroom. Like, you don't have to
This is my
yield
business.
for pedestrians.
Listen,
I do like
don't
that
like
Joe was the only one that showed up in a Flyers jersey or any other
Not-
Flyers memorabilia.
Not just
You're
any
wearing-
Flyers jersey, too,
what
baby.
what
This is the
Flyers
Chris
jersey are you
Pronger.
wearing?
The Chris
Chris
Pronger.
Pronger.
the
It's
Stanley
acceptable.
Cup.
The guy who did his best work with the Ducks.
Yes. And we're going to reverse that trend because we got Trevor Zegras.
I'm just going to reverse that trend. I don't
All
know how
right.
to share this on Facebook. I'm going to be honest with you.
Whatever,
Well,
dude. Just
you're-
share it on Twitter. Who do we talk to on Facebook? Well,
Share it
probably
on
actually-
Twitter. I don't know how to do that either.
Oh my
major-
god, this
It's
guy.
just the link.
just
it's just
post
the link.
Oh Lord.
Quote
Guys.
tweet my tweet that I sent about 40 minutes ago saying we were going to drink beers with our listeners and
The
say,
season is silly. So,
yeah, oh, yeah, we know.
oh God, why did Twitter get so big? Oh, it's a lady's butt. Nice.
Of course it is. We've seen
Yeah.
your algorithm.
Yeah, it's nothing new, actually.
Nice. All right. I think I just take this link then. Share that here. and we're good. I think that's what we do here. All right, so welcome everybody to the draft, the live pre-recorded, unless you're here with us, draft episode of the Broad Street Bullet podcast. The Flyers do pick 6th tonight. The Islanders have been making moves all day.
I was going to say, technically, they're lined up to pick 6.
Right.
Whether that happens
as in
or
the
not,
Eagles.
we don't know. Yes.
Oh, you think that they're gonna
Cooper
do something here?
But the Flyers have a lot of draft picks today. They could get
the biggest load that we've seen
of draft picks ever.
Does that come through on the YouTube? I feel.
I hope it
these
did.
are the things that I think you need to test. Which is why
gonna
I
find out.
offered you crucify me all the time for not testing Zoom with you, and I came in hot at 5 o'clock, 2 hours before this started, saying, "Hey, I'm just kind of watching tape right now on all these prospects that I know nothing about. I do 2 hours of research. That's how I made my way through high school. That's how I made my way through college. And I'm here today to tell you 2 hours beforehand, I'm ready to test
Joe
the
is a
YouTube
cramming expert,
I am a procrastinator
and that is
professional. Most
that's
people
the
are
reason why
work.
we're only paying attention to the first top 10 picks
Amen.
I asked
because we don't know anything else about.
I asked everybody if they trusted Joe, and you know what they told me?
they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
The best part about this is this might not be coming through on the YouTube.
I know, but the best part about this is that's our actual president who said all those things.
And then the third best thing about it too would be it might be going through on the YouTube, but not the recording for the podcast.
No, it's fine. Is your bag heavy? It must be because you got a lot in it. Is it the
The biggest load that we've seen.
Two, can we should have gotten
Oh
a
my
bigger
lord!
counter for tonight.
what?
We have
Sarah was
2
watching.
hours, gentlemen.
Sarah was watching Reels, and that popped up, and I was like, "Send me that link immediately. I need to get that sound clip." And she's like, "Why do you care?" And I was like, "Dude, you don't even know. There's so many coming gifts." All right, Gary Bettman on the stage. Hope you like
Oh, here we
hockey in
go.
Atlanta.
I'm sure he's going to have a decent amount of booze here.
The salary cap is no issue. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, income tax is not a problem. Look
In
away.
in order to not get copyright stricken, I will simulate the booze. Boo.
Oh no, hold on. I can do you one better.
Boo! You stink!
Thank you.
I'm gonna
True.
I'm gonna look at this later to see if any of these sound clips came through. I'm gonna die laughing if they didn't.
Shut up.
It would be very
It's
on
just like,
brand.
oh, this would be hilarious, and then just silence.
It would be very on brand for us. No
Shut-
doubt.
No, it'll be fine. I'll put them all in myself.
O-
We're
on
recording
a
this on
live.
Friday.
You're gonna post edit them into the episode.
Oh yeah, no. For the stream, it's done for whoever is stupid enough to join this. But for the podcast that comes out on Monday, I will hand put all the sounds back in, or I'll just replace them with fart sounds.
I just had a correspondent tell me that correspondent being my wife tell me that the sounds are coming through.
Oh,
Aren't
hell
or
yeah.
are?
They are.
No, Doyle.
like a
what
pirate.
hold on. You cut out there. What I think you said was the thousands and thousands of comments that we're getting right now on the YouTube channel have confirmed.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
I'm so
That-
excited.
yeah.
I could.
Sound bites are
Smash
coming
that
through.
like button.
The sound
Like,
clips work.
subscribe.
Yeah, like it's
Something's gonna happen, and I don't want it to. Almost like,
Do not come.
but I'm gonna.
I'm gonna come.
There it is.
Jeez, we're gonna get the YouTube channel shut down between your sound drops and me drinking on it.
Wow, Joe, your attitude is negative. You know what?
He stinks, and I don't like him.
Okay, I'm sorry. Gary
But
Bettman is
that's-
just talking.
Gary
Fuck,
Bettman
fuck.
has all of the draft picks standing up for a round of applause.
Foot, breaking chops.
Yeah, I don't need this. Get to pick number 1 so we can get to pick number 6 so we can stop doing this.
How many?
Watching this
what-
with
what
no
are-
sound on really just makes me hate
Oh,
Gary Bettman
it-
even more.
Very difficult to pay attention to this with no sound on. To see Gary Bettman's face, but hear Joe, it makes him even more
He's
unlikely
like-
than he already is.
He's pacing around on stage too.
Look,
Like
he's a
Steve
gremlin.
Jobs.
I like making
It's
money.
like who's the
Don't
guy
worry
that
about it,
was
Sam.
at Microsoft? Was it Steve Ballmer? Developers, developers, developers. Who's like sweating like crazy. No. All
Yeah.
right.
No, yeah, I
Oh.
definitely know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I was transfixed watching him move across the stage.
Oh, this is even
I'm trying to
worse.
lip read. I don't know how to turn on closed captioning, but I don't know if it's going
Dude, do you see this fake war room that they're going into right now?
He
Oh,
really
I
does
hate it.
look like a porcelain doll. It's quite weird, actually.
Wait a minute. The door opened and it goes. They're walking into a
Yeah,
room
it's a
with
fake war
screen.
room. It's so stupid.
Hello, gentlemen on the screen. How are you?
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna check in with the Islanders.
Stay
coming
happy.
from
from
Brooklyn.
the Islanders.
Yeah,
We talked about this last week. This screams like COVID.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's so stupid that next year they're already gonna go back to being in the same place.
Yeah, they really messed this
That they're
one up.
like, oh, we made a mistake.
Not to get sidetracked. Do you see Joe Thornton got in the Hall of Fame? What do you think about that?
Good.
Deserved.
I think he's a perennial loser and he shouldn't have gotten in.
I think you're
Yeah.
a perennial loser.
Well, I
You
That's
are
fair.
a lush, I can tell by looking at you.
I want to fight you.
don't want to fight. All right, the pick is in.
I wonder who it's
they're
gonna
on
be.
the clock.
It could be Higgins.
Honestly,
gonna
I'd be
trade
fine
up.
with that.
They're gonna
be
trade up
fine
for
with that.
Higgins.
I don't want Higgins.
No, I want Higgins.
No.
Yeah.
He's small. He's too small.
Oh, shut it, Joe.
He's too small. I don't need no small people here
Oh,
anymore.
the pick's not in. They're on the clock now. This is fucking stupid.
Jeff, have you ever
Well,
watched a draft?
You just
before?
don't know how to read, bro.
Well, I thought they were on the clock when Bettman walked into their fucking fake war room and was like, "Oh, hey guys on Zoom, nice enough that you would test this with us. You must be better than half of the Broad Street Bully podcast."
The other thing about YouTube Live is I think you
Dickhead.
will get like shut down if you curse too much. Sorry, just had to.
In the
throw
first
that in
10
there.
minutes, we're at
Jeez.
12.
Jeez, Jeff.
At least it'll
Good
be
job.
recorded for the podcast. This is our podcast for the week, right?
No, we're gonna do a
Yeah,
separate one. on Sunday.
we're only gonna react to the first pick of the first round for the Flyers, and then we aren't gonna waste our time because the
We're not-
Flyers are gonna do something else
Yeah,
The
we're
sec-
not.
The
that
pick is
is
meaningless.
not using the pick.
We're
You're
not gonna
your second
wait.
round pick.
Picks,
Do you want to?
say.
Do you want to sit here and celebrate Isaac Ratcliffe being drafted? No, you don't. Nobody celebrated
no,
Isaac
it's
Ratcliffe being
for-
drafted.
Jeff,
He
they're
didn't even
only
celebrate.
doing it the first round.
I'm sorry.
not
My
gonna do
my
it first.
expectation was that we were going to be recording for 48 hours
Joe.
to watch all
Joe's
the first
Joe's
two
just gonna do a
rounds.
48-hour live stream.
Why do you think
that
I brought
ends in
the
a
cooler up,
divorce.
man? It has a. I have a first Caden. First. Oh shit. Play it.
Hey, stop cursing, you fucking dickhead. I'm sorry.
I have a first aid kit in there. You were supposed to play Stuttering Stanley,
Oh,
but I just did it for you. So
You're a stuttering
Uh,
Stanley.
I'm trying to watch the.
I like
this
the-
was poorly thought out. I'm trying to watch. the
Here we
tra-
go. Matthew
is in.
Schaefer taken number 1
Oh.
overall.
crazy.
Surprise, surprise.
What a reach.
Who would have thought?
Wait, does your draft stream already show that he was selected?
Oh,
Yeah, you
no,
are
Jeff's on
delayed
delay.
because Jeff's probably watching it illegally.
Oh, boy.
Illegal.
We are in trouble. My stream is very behind. Hey, Matthew Schaefer
Oh,
just got
my.
picked.
We're
Yeah,
not
you're like
really in
30
trouble
seconds behind.
because there's other people on this stream with a up-to-date live stream. So you just sit back and enjoy the UV rays that you're catching from that t-shirt.
Foot,
Jeff,
freaking chops.
Did you put the
That-
link on YouTube?
I don't know. Why the fuck do I do that?
Jesus. Because you're the social media manager.
Yeah,
Then
also
the
you
loosest
should be
terms.
monitoring the chat because I see a lot coming in.
It's what I can link to Buffer that I social media manage, which is 3 things.
Bruce Buffer?
One
Let's get
beer,
ready to
two beer.
tumble. All right. So Matt Schaefer gets picked by the Islanders. May not be their last first round pick this evening.
No, they
As
have
they've been-
two more
They've been
because they
angling.
traded Noah Dobson.
I
Because
know,
they're
but
trying to move up into the top
Right.
5 to take James
Well,
Higgins.
that's where I was going with it. But you just did it yourself. Like, why do I
Yeah,
even
because-
need to be here?
Because you're supposed to be sharing the YouTube link on Twitter right now so people can watch us.
How do I do that?
Oh my
Joe,
God,
send me
dude.
the YouTube link.
Copy, paste.
Got it. I got it.
Fuck.
Oh my Lord.
I got it. Don't
I'm-
worry.
I'm in a very sensitive state where if I change a tab, I could ruin the whole thing, and everything appears to be recording.
I feel
At
like
some-
I'm IT help desk for Jeff when we're on this show.
Yeah, same. We both are.
Oh, here we are. IT help desk. Maybe you should just fucking run the show yourself then.
Do you want me to? I will.
Yeah. You know what? Go for it. Turning it over to you.
Coming at you live with some bold predictions.
Comedy.
Like, host your fucking show.
But
All right. So, Maddie Shea,
Coming
wait,
at you live with a hockey vibe.
did you send that link?
It's in the
Yeah,
chat,
in
dude.
the
All I
chat.
have is butt in the chat.
No, not
No,
Oh,
oh
chat.
my Lord.
Oh, the private chat. It's like slutty. Mhm.
Jesus.
You are so old. It's insane.
Yeah.
This
I
is
am.
such an awkward interview in front of a Zoom screen for Matt Schaefer right now.
Yeah, man, it feels great to be picked first overall. I love it.
With
This
his
moment-
back to the camera. Like, what are we
This is the-
doing?
This is the moment that I've been waiting for my whole entire life, and I get to talk to you guys about 4,000 miles away.
No. It's like
I can't wait to
3,000.
get there. Where is this TED Talk taking place?
So Matthew Schaefer, I believe, is in California,
Okay, well, there you go.
and the Islanders, I believe, are in Long Island.
The draft.
I'm just gonna say something very respectful right now. Shout out to whoever is interviewing Matt Schaefer while he's crying right now. Shout out to that girl.
Are you just saying that because she's a good reporter?
Yeah, that's why I said shout out. Respectfully.
Okay. I wish I could hear what Darsh was saying.
Do you?
Yeah, because he'd be all like, I'm Matthew Darsh.
See you later, Darsh.
Darsh. Well, Schaefer actually would see him later.
So, what do you think the plan is for the Islanders given the trade that they made earlier today for the 16th overall pick and the 17th overall pick,
Oh,
giving away Noah Dobson?
get
Uh,
Higgins at 5.
Yeah, the plan is to the plan is to move up with
So shut up, bitch.
the 2 acquired picks from the Canadians to try to get into the top 5 to draft James Higgins. And I hope
know
it
that, like,
fails.
we're still picks away. But if the Flyers select Brady Barton, I will
I'm
end
gonna
the
be
live-
so angry.
Yeah, and I'm gonna end the live stream and then just go drink heavily until Sunday.
And then
I
you're
think
gonna
I'm going to
record
drink
a solo
heavily
podcast.
until Sunday anyway, regardless of who they pick.
That's because you have a problem.
Well, that's up for debate.
Joe is doing the Broad Street Bully 48-hour live stream
Yeah.
by
Yeah,
himself,
I'll be here with you guys until the break of dawn, yo.
slinging takes
I've noticed
and
that
eating cakes.
Oh, I love cakes. I noticed
Tasty
that
cakes.
the timer behind this panel is sitting at 3 minutes and has not gone down. My stream is 30 seconds behind. So has the clock started?
No, it is stalled
just
on my
started.
screen as well.
It just started.
All right. Not a good look for the draft so far. So in 30 seconds, I will see it moving. Now, another thing I'd like to discuss is I think Emily Kaplan's a great reporter.
Oh,
You do. That's a lie.
oh,
It's not.
You've said the opposite of that plenty
Nope.
times.
I think she's a great reporter. I think sometimes she makes faces at people that look stupid, but I think she's a great reporter.
do either of you have the ESPN app on your phone?
I try not to.
No.
So they came out with a update this week that forced you to enable Emily Kaplan updates. So it's quite literally a ESPN notification that comes from Emily Kaplan. You see her face.
Face.
You see her
You see her
Face.
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 on your phone like 3 times a day with
Okay.
NHL updates, and you
Right.
like it was forced. You can't turn it off, or at least
So
I
it was
was
like-
unable to find a way to turn it off.
It was like that U2 album for
Yes.
Apple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
I
too, more like Y3.
Do not appreciate that from ESPN,
Boo.
but I'm sure Emily Kaplan had no say in the matter.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be the person whose notifications can't be silenced. I'd be pissed.
I wouldn't want everybody to see my face on their
Face.
phone 3 times a week. Absolutely not.
I mean, it's good for your brand, I guess.
If your brand is your face,
Face.
then
Yes, of
sure.
course.
Yeah.
Maybe she's starting a new media empire.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I think she already has, honestly. She's that good of a reporter, per Jeff.
There.
Jeff, I
Now-
see that you finally tweeted the link out, but you only tweeted it out in a reply to Joe.
Yep.
So that's not doing anybody any favors.
I hate myself.
This was one of the worst
No, wait.
executions that we've ever had.
I didn't
No.
want to do this.
You made the event. I'm not worried about it. By the way, the San Jose pick is in.
San Joe's, pronounce it correctly or don't pronounce it at all.
And we're looking in the war room here. Do you think they trade the pick?
I
Do you
don't
think they
know.
take Michael Misa?
Who cares? Misa needs a jack off. Aroo!
They-
From
they
the
wanted-
South Park with the jack officers.
They wouldn't have traded the pick if the pick is in. Learn draft etiquette, Doyle.
Well, they
seen
could
the
have-
draft so many times. I used to watch the NFL draft when it was all done in one day.
That's a pretty cool war room. That's so many rounds. What are you doing with your day?
I was in high school.
Get your life together.
Shortly after high school is when they started doing it.
All right, I think they go off the board here. I think the Sharks take Brady Martin.
I think the Sharks take Matthew Schaefer.
Well, I'll find out 30 seconds after you do.
It would be sick if you were just able to pick the same guy that got picked by another team. And if you did so, it led to you just have to fight for it.
What
Oh,
if they
no, it's like-
treated the draft like a white elephant?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
White elephant. You just steal draft picks.
just steal the best player,
Because then it gives you
and
incentive.
they can
to-
only be stolen twice.
Yeah. Well, it gives you incentive to be Stanley Cup champion because you can take whoever you want. Is the pick in yet? just see
It's
Kevin
been
Weeks
in for the last like 5 minutes. And
Jeff's just
nobody's-
relying on us to break the news because
I
he
just-
knows
Nobody's
it's so
coming
far
up to the
behind.
podium.
I just see Kevin Fortnite talking, so it's taking forever.
God damn it!
Got him. Kevin Fortnite. It's 2 weeks. 2.
We know, Jeff. We know.
Do you? Well, do you?
A dabble,
Yeah.
do you?
I'm
I'm actually
have a
kind of
feeling-
glad I'm not listening to this right now.
What
There's
the
so
podcast?
much-
or
God,
draft?
yeah. No,
So
the
much-
draft.
Yeah, the ESPN coverage of this draft.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm kind of
finally.
upset. I'm kind of upset. I have to go back and listen to this.
Gary
Well,
Bettman's
recording.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn it.
Damn, I think Doyle is even ahead of me now.
I think you're both way ahead of me. I'm so sad. When the Flyers pick, you can't make any noise until let me.
Oh, they're
react
bringing out a
first, please.
WWE lady, Jeffrey.
I only see Gary Bettman sauntering to the stage. Who is it? Rhea Ripley?
No, it's some person I've never seen before, but you'll probably know who they are.
Io Sky. Brock
You'll know
Lesnar,
exactly
Gable.
who they are.
They have blue hair.
Oh, I like that. Oh, Bailey? Whoa. Nice.
This is Jeff's dream come true. A WWE persona making the second overall pick for
I
a
wish they would
NHL
make all the
franchise.
picks. What if she got the wrong name?
What if she froze like Carey Price did when he was trying to say David Reinbacher?
Yeah, that's only because he knew how mad the Habs fans would get that it wasn't Mitchkov.
It's gotta be. There's gotta be up Michael Misa. There you go. So the
Oh,
first
hold
two
on, maybe
picks,
you're wrong.
the first two picks are going according to the draft projections so far.
Hold on, maybe you're wrong.
It could be a WWE skit where they pull.
Oh, is there going to be a
Hezzy Hay-
blackout attack?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Michael Misa. You guys were correct.
If it was
Yeah.
a blackout attack and then Sting's on stage, that'd be the best.
Oh my god. Or Bailey takes off a mask and it is Sting.
Wearing a Sting mask.
Or they drop a cage down and they make them fight for Matthew Schaefer.
Or they fight, or RoboCop has to rip the cage open and save Sting, which is like. I found a YouTube video of all the times that Sting took off his mask and it was Sting, and like the fact that they used that more than once is just ridiculous.
Do
That
you
nobody was
remember?
like, stop doing this.
It's because it's a hilarious bit. Do you remember fake Sting?
No,
There was like Sting and then fake Sting.
no, I don't remember that. Let's see if it's fake Sting. Jeff Farmer. Apparently
I
was
even
fake.
remember that. And I didn't watch
Shut
WWE.
I don't think that was his like actual name.
No, but it was like the copy for when that other wrestling league came up. It was in the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix.
I don't like to support
Jeff
Vince McMahon.
Farmer.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Jeff-
Imposter
Like-
Sting.
Luchenko.
Oh, well, I can't share this video on to you because we're live streaming, but I'm watching Sting fight Sting,
Nice.
and now Sting door fucking god damn it.
Play it.
You're a stuttering Stanley.
Thank you.
Sting Scorpion death dropped Sting. Also, as far as wrestling finishers go, Scorpion. God damn it!
That's 2-1, by the way.
Junior!
That one's
going to
that,
abandon.
the Billy Madison one has really grown on me for that.
Yeah, herpes grows on you too. You should be proud of it.
Boo.
Joe, how do you feel about Misa going to the Sharks?
He's going to chomp them up down there in San Jose.
I'm thinking, I hope that Misa hopes that Danny knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, me so horny. We love you long time.
That's offensive.
Jesus.
What?
Sweet guy. I got to delete the recording now.
Yeah, Joe's canceled. You're canceled,
I'm
buddy.
sorry. The 40-year-old virgin is also canceled. Oh, wait, no.
Stinks.
I think that's actually from The Office.
No, it's from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
No, but he did do a character in The Office called Ping.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I feel like Michael Scott.
Ping pong.
Just stop. Stop now.
These are all of the things that Jeff has to regularly delete from episodes.
It's okay.
I
We only have
Delete
10,000
so much.
viewers right now,
There's like
minus
7 months.
9,999.
We need to start view farming. Just
One
start
of them
watching
is-
it on a different
Well,
tab on your laptop.
that- One of them is
I
me,
mean-
Doyle.
I mean, to be fair, it is Friday night.
To be fair.
To be fair.
And
Yeah.
most people are doing things like going to Final Friday in the town that they live in and not having to sit in front of a silent stream that's 30 seconds behind the two people he's podcasting with. And I
Listen,
find out all the news.
you made the flyer. You wanted to do this.
I did. I decided not to, though.
But you tweeted the flyer out.
I know, but then Joe was like, "I'm busy," and I was like, "This is my out," and you're like, "I
Not
don't know
true.
how calendars work."
No, he said he thought it was going to be on the 20th.
Yeah, because he doesn't know
Correct.
how calendars work.
Just didn't know when the draft was. Didn't know.
So the guy learns how to read a calendar, and he's like, "Whoops, my bad. Actually, I
Yeah.
can do this."
We're just going to have to
Exactly.
become, Joe and I are going to have to become the promotion team.
Yeah, I wish you would.
Because we know Jeff isn't going to do it.
No, I don't want to.
It's actually hilarious because Jeff is actually a very good like promoter in the sense of he tweets a lot from the
Now you're
main
blowing
account,
Smoke up, now
but
you're
he,
blowing smoke
but,
up my butthole.
but he you won't tweet about something normal. You only tweet about cum jokes when we draft Trevor Zegras. Like that's what gets your gears going.
Nobody wants. If you want to read serious tweets, follow Light of the Goalie.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have all the inside track. Where's the sad news I was waiting for all week, Doyle? I wanted to find out Ristolainen
Yeah,
was
follow-
after the season.
They said soon. They didn't say when.
Follow LIE hockey.
Oh, we should make that. Anybody listening live right now, don't take that. It's mine. I'll make this when we're done.
Follow PHLIE. Did you know Gargano was with them? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he does like a whole radio show basically. He's on for like 3 hours.
I
Right,
love
yeah.
I absolutely love Anthony Gargano.
You
But
love
when
the
it-
cuz?
Yeah,
Yo,
I love the cuz. But when it comes to hockey, I can just tell that he's just doing the runaround. He uses
He's a cultured
all of
man
the
of
jargon.
talent.
He loves the bullies.
Yeah, that's a way exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
Chicago, pick is in.
Pick
Oh,
is in.
All right, who are we
For
thinking?
Chicago?
I don't
Anton
know.
Frondel.
I thought this was
Mm.
Michael Misa's interpreter, but apparently it's his brother, and they're doing this weird 2-couch set.
I don't know. They might
1-couch, 2-seat setup that's uncomfortable.
Oh
They might-
man, Chicago's war room's kind of lame looking.
I wish I knew what it was like, but I'll find out in 20 seconds.
Yeah, you'll see.
They might go with Radim Murtka.
Ooh, you think so?
That would be a reach, but don't they need defensemen?
Utah is the wild card.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't think Utah's going to make their pick.
I think they might
Chicago's war
trade.
room does suck.
Gary
There's so many
Bettman,
rich
the
guys.
AI version of himself, walks up to the microphone.
The hologram version of Gary Bettman.
Yeah, with his
All right, here it comes.
Gary-
Who's coming out?
makeup blush.
All right, don't tell me
Oh,
what
no,
happened.
Jeff's gonna be so mad at who's making the pick for them right now.
Oh, fudge. I haven't seen it yet, but I know I'm not going to like it.
You'll know.
I'm even late to it. Oh no. The anticipation for Jeff to get this is actually great content.
I fucking hate Jeremy Roenick. Any Flyers fan who is like, "Oh, Jeremy," no, he cried
I
when the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup. He can suck farts out of a homeless man's butt.
He would have cried if the Flyers won.
He
Yeah,
looks
but
like a
they didn't.
retired NASCAR driver right now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he looks like somebody sprayed a spray tan on a potato.
Did you guys see the new season of Tires? He looks like that
No.
NASCAR driver.
Ron White, who is the famous comedian, Joe, from the Blue
Yeah.
Collar Comedy Tour.
Correct.
It's like you didn't even watch the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Larry the Cable Guy. Get
All right,
our
Anton Frondell goes number 3.
Why
gentlemen.
did you ruin it?
So I have access to information.
I was so excited to find out who we picked, and you blew it.
So far, the board is falling how everybody predicted.
Don't stop, because you're going to say that,
And then the
we're
Flyers are going to pick Brady Martin.
Oh,
You want to know how bad the NHL like digital traffic on projecting these picks has been? Let me show you what I mean here. They have quite literally on NHL.com the like 2025 draft prospects.
Yeah,
Anton Frondell, nowhere to be found. No,
Wait, who
nowhere.
put that out?
I
This
feel
is
like he's been
this is
mentioned.
NHL.com.
I feel like he's
Oh.
been mentioned in every pre-draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frondell is nowhere here. Nowhere.
He
He's
looks
just
like a
he's
beefy
just
boy.
he's just gone.
He would have fit in well with the Flyers.
And he's definitely gone now because he's on Chicago. So
He's drafted.
good luck.
All right, well. Who do we think, gentlemen? What does Utah do here? Do they make a deal with the Islanders because they have so many picks?
I would imagine Utah does not make a pick here.
It's tough because whatever they want, Bettman's going to give them for saving the Coyotes. So realistically, they don't need draft picks because they'll get their talent from other means, either by underhanded contracts or shady negotiations.
True.
I think
Will you be
Utah-
upset if James Higgins gets picked before the Flyers pick?
What I don't want is for the Flyers to have to pick the guy with perennial back injuries.
Roger McQueen?
Yes.
I would take Roger McQueen if they traded up for him and he fell to like 15.
Sure.
Then
But
I would
not
be-
for 6th.
No, 6. If
not for
somehow I don't want Brady Martin so much that I would be ecstatic with Denoyer or Jake O'Brien at this point.
They would only pick Denoyer because his brother already plays for the team. It's the old boys club.
It's the old boys club.
Hey, you know how I had those comments about James Higgins earlier?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I don't remember. Go on.
Do you want to know my comments about Jake O'Brien? I
Sure.
literally have notes. I have notes.
Okay.
Do you want to hear the notes?
No, I don't need them because I will play.
He stinks, and I don't like him.
I think it's a bold choice you made. Yeah.
Summarizes it pretty well. Bullet point number 1 is not for me. Don't really have a reason, just don't like the tape I watched. Bullet point number 2, seems like he has good hockey IQ, but I'm not sure I care for much more about him.
Is this James Higgins?
No,
or-
Jake O'Brien. James
Jake
Higgins
O'Brien.
was 3 bullet points. Small but shifty. Eye for the net, and 18 years old, only 1 year at BC. What does that really say?
Okay, so what do you have for Denoyer? Let's go through who's available right now in the top 10.
So I started watching tape, as I mentioned, when I offered to test Zoom with Jeff at 5. And then I needed to make a frozen pizza for dinner. So all these Coors Lights didn't completely obliterate me between now and the 10th overall pick.
Oh, you
Therefore,
were drinking
I
some
only
Coors Banquets
watched-
in there. You're lying
Sorry,
to me?
Coors Banquets. No,
Fake news.
sorry.
Can't trust you.
Dude,
Sorry.
James Higgins listed as best available right now.
I
You're fake
only
news.
Can't
watched
trust you.
tape on James Higgins and Jake O'Brien.
Can't trust your opinion.
And that's
Fake
the
news.
kind of analysis that you get here.
If you can't even get the beer you're drinking right, how can I trust your draft analysis?
It was just way easier to say Coors Light off the rip there.
Coors.
Coors Banquet.
Coors.
The banquet beer.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do your best Sam Elliott impression when you say it.
Oh my God. I've been seeing more of the Christopher Walken Miller Lite commercial. I
Yeah.
do. It's growing on me.
Do you know
like
what they need to add to that commercial, Jeff?
These moments.
the
In
watch
time.
scene from Pulp Fiction?
No, there's a certain drop. There's a certain drop that we have.
I hid this beer up my butt.
The ice is gonna break.
Thank you.
I was really hoping for. I got a fever, and the only medicine is more Miller Lite.
Oh no, it's the speech from Pulp Fiction where he talks about how he hid the watch up his butt for however many years, so he could bring it home to Bruce Willis.
Yeah, mine was an SNL skit. If you weren't familiar,
No, I don't.
thank you for the explanation, though.
All right, so
This
now
guy,
we're interviewing Anton Frondel.
yeah, this guy's interview, like I can't hear it obviously, but the look of it, he looks like he has zero personality.
He's a hockey player.
Yeah, he just looks
What hockey players have personality? Very little.
a lot of them.
Trevor Zegras.
Briskalov.
I know we didn't even get to talk about that. That's gonna get glossed over in this pre-draft episode.
Yeah, because Utah's pick is in, Jeff, so we can't talk about anything Flyers related.
Well, I'm
It
30
is
seconds
traded.
behind. I'm 30 seconds behind. So Zegras to the Flyers though. I saw those splashes, those tweets, and it was like Zegras potentially on the move. And I was like, yeah, right. Like Danny would ever make that trade. He fucking stinks. And then like 20 minutes later, it was like traded to the Flyers. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Is that the same way
and
you reacted?
Doyle was first on the scene to this about a year ago. More than
yeah,
a
it was a
year
year
ago.
too
We
early.
did. We have to revisit our. Now, I did look at our bold.
I don't even
predictions
remember what I
last week.
said this summer.
Well, we didn't do one yet.
No.
So that's
because
an
I should have just said double or nothing.
Well, does that make Doyle technically correct?
Well, yeah. So even if Doyle gets his points for the summer pick, he still doesn't supplant me as the Joel Embiid Loser Cup winner.
Got it. Did you get the trophy in the mail yet, or like where's that trophy?
Yeah.
At?
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay. Go get the trophy.
Oh man, he's gonna miss the pick.
Yeah,
Jared
the
Bettman's up at the
shorts,
podium.
too. You really are rocking a 90s like rollerblading guy. Except
Yeah.
you would be the loser in the movie Brink. They would like run you over.
Who is Tony Finau?
Tony
Tony
Finau?
Finau, he's a golfer.
Oh, okay. See, this is all over you
Who's
guys.
Tony Finau?
Dude, I don't watch golf. Golf is
There it is.
boring to watch.
It's in the corner of the screen now. My Joel Embiid Loser Cup.
Hell yeah. The nice toilet bowl. He was finally seen, by the way.
Wait, Tony
at a
Finau-
Real Madrid game.
Who? Joel Embiid?
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah, he
were,
doesn't have a brace
weirded-
on either.
a lot of people
Oh,
were
maybe-
weirded out.
Maybe
About where he
stays
was.
there. 'Cause
He
stinks.
should. He should.
How do
We
you
got
feel about this?
VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah. How do you feel about side cum guy?
Way better than Ace Bailey.
What is he? A shooter?
Ace Bailey's
Point guard?
already not showing up to Utah.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't want to get drafted there. Did you see the video? He was like, "Oh, damn it."
Yeah, and Utah said we're not trading him.
Oh, well.
I can't believe, by the way, that we've also completely disregarded the
Kate
fact that the
Denoyer
Utah Mammoth have
to
are a
Utah.
thing now.
No, we talked about it.
We talked about the Mammoth.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about it when it happened.
Was that when I was away?
Probably.
No, we didn't record when you were away.
I don't know. Get off my back.
We talked about it when they released the logo for the Mammoth, and then we said that it was a good team name and it was better than the other ones that they had.
Got it. All right. Fine.
Thank
Whatever.
God.
Caleb
Denoyer.
Denoyer is the pick, gentlemen.
Thank
Which
God.
means
the Flyers-
James Hagan is definitely going to get picked next by the
No,
Predators
shut up.
because
Thank
they've
you.
already said they really want a center.
The Flyers they've been taking the chance to get in their own way has been removed. They don't need to draft a guy's brother.
Yeah, you.
No,
you
the
got
chance
there.
one.
to get in their own way is Brady Martin is still available.
No, they drafted a guy's brother once with the Cates, and look at how that worked out.
I don't think they drafted Jackson Cates. I think they just
I
signed him.
don't know.
Noah
but
Cates was a
who
5th round
cares?
pick, and he's better than his brother.
That's a bold statement that I don't know if it's true.
Jackson Cates plays in the AHL, and his only time he played in the NHL was with the Flyers.
Only by circumstance.
No, I think it's by skill.
I will say Caleb Denoyer's mustache is
what?
terrible. Shut the fuck. God damn it, motherfucker.
Today, Junior.
3-1. Those that zip.
3-1. It's gonna
Still, I'll have plenty at some point.
be 3-1. I'm just gonna mute you and then you're done.
I do like that our names are the same as they usually are. But Jeff doesn't have a fun name.
Denoyer kind of looks like slow in the face.
Nope. Can't say that.
Why not?
Erroneous.
Joe, gonna get canceled again.
Oh, who cares?
Can't say that.
Why can't I
What are
say
you trying to do here?
Jesus.
You're acting like I have notifications on ESPN of my face going out live to people 3 times a week. I do
Up
not.
my face.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't care about Caleb Denoyer.
I really don't
Denoyer.
care either. I have to pee so bad, and I'm waiting
Just
for this.
go.
Oh my!
No,
yeah, you
because
got
what's
plenty
going to
of
happen
time.
is, as soon
Jeff,
as I go into the bathroom,
Jeff,
Dude,
this
you
is a
have
li-
plenty
this
of
is a
time.
live
Just
stream.
go.
no, it's a whole thing because
I'm gonna
working with
go.
so much. I'm
I'm gonna
lying to
go.
you.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
go.
God.
Yeah, we're gonna go at the same time.
Yeah,
can't
leave
both be
Doyle
part
here.
of
Oh, this is
Yeah,
awful
yeah, yeah.
radio.
No, that would be great radio.
This is
Leave
not
Doyle
good
here.
radio.
It's
Do it by
awful
himself?
radio.
Why?
If we, I'll just start my own podcast then. If we're gonna do that.
Oh, what? Take it easy, Drew.
Cut it out.
It's called the BFL, the Bad Friend League.
Listen, if we had an active chat going right now, I would make it by myself.
But you don't. 'Cause we
Yeah.
don't.
And I don't feel like talking to myself for the next 2 minutes.
We probably should have did this stream live from the Atlantic City draft party for the Flyers.
Just show up. Just show up with our equipment like, all right, we're here. Live streaming from the Flyers draft party.
Where are we setting up?
We are totally invited. They expected us to be here.
But we're still watching the streams.
This
Just get
ca-
immediately
So
thrown out.
we're like 30 seconds behind.
this camera shot is actually, not to go back to it, but we have to because they are bringing us back to it, is insane. This is ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports,
The
and we
boardroom
are
thing,
seeing
yeah.
people's backsides looking
That's
at
what I'm
a
saying.
screen of people
Yeah.
from thousands of miles away. This is insanity. Do yourselves a favor, ESPN. Here's a little production note that I would recommend. Maybe get a camera or two that is looking at the people who are looking at the screen, and then go camera and camera so you can flip between the people on Zoom and the people looking at the people on Zoom. Don't
Yeah.
show me their fucking ass. Thank you.
Yeah, just show, like
That's
you
it.
said, camera and camera. POV from both sides, so it looks you see what they look like talking to each other.
Oh, POV from both sides. Now we're talking. How do we reinvent the porn industry?
That's
POV
too
from
much.
both sides would be
That's too
crazy.
much POV.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Too much.
Jeff, you have 2
I
minutes
like
to
the
pee.
idea of POV from both sides. Doyle. I think that's revolutionary to the game of porn, not the NHL draft.
Nobody wants to watch porn from the other side. Just a sweaty guy going like,
You never know, Jeff. It might
No one
cancel,
liked
you
that.
cancel. People might want to see that. You never know. Why don't you go pee, dude?
Yeah, man, you got
We
a
got plenty
minute
of time.
30,
Who's to say I haven't?
which means you have like 3 minutes because you're so far behind.
That's the
best
thing about the tinny bottles. You just
You piss right
let
at
it
him.
go. Yeah.
You're animal.
That's what Jude
Let
Norton
it,
used to do.
just let it go. Let it go. Foot busting chops, baby.
Bustin' chops.
Who's on the clock? Nashville? Yeah, they're definitely
Yeah.
taking Higgins.
Nashville's got a minute left. They're definitely gonna take Higgins.
Yeah. It's
And
it
then,
really isn't even a question.
then it's gonna be 3 minutes of hell.
Yeah. I don't know. What
Dude,
is
I just
Nashville-
don't want.
what is Nashville? Not about the Flyers. What is Nashville's MO right now? Like, what are they doing?
They need centers. They don't.
They
have,
need
like,
a
any
lot.
They don't have any centers.
Do you remember last season? So many people picked Nashville to be like
Well,
the
yeah, because
sleeper team, and they were terrible.
they did the thing where you won the offseason like the NFL, and then that never translates. If
Yeah.
they went Porter Martone, I would be ecstatic. Because they don't have big wingers that can get to the net.
Yeah.
They got a lot of
I don't-
small guys.
I'm not gonna lie, Doyle. Can I say something to you while Jeff is back? But
No,
probably
I'm
still
back.
mentally peeing. I would not hate if we picked. A lot of people will hate this actually. So the thousands of people that we have watching, will
You're gonna
probably
say
hate
Brady
this.
Martin,
No,
So-
Radim Merca.
Radamerka.
Yeah, the defenseman that we've been looking for.
I don't even know who that is.
I think that would
course
be
you don't. He's 6'6", 218 at like 19 years old.
Shea Weber. Shea Weber's making the pick for the Nashville Predators.
Oh, look. Hey, Joe, we have a guest.
Oh,
Joe.
well then that means that they're probably probably gonna pick Radman Merca.
What is it?
Today, Junior.
All right,
3-2, douchebag.
Yeah, I'm keeping count. I'm keeping count. We have a guest. Who's the guest?
It's Joe. Joe's
Me.
a long-time listener. No, not you. The likable Joe.
Oh, okay.
Brady Martin. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Thank
The
you for
nightmare is
ruining it.
over. The nightmare
Wow.
is
Yeah,
over.
I didn't even get there too.
Holy shit. You know what that means, right?
Then we're gonna take Jake O'Brien.
Yeah, Briere's not going to pick Higgins, and everyone's going to freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want Jake O'Brien. I definitely don't want him.
Oh my god.
If
Amazing.
Higgins was off the board, I wanted Jake O'Brien. But now this is one of those things again where the Flyers have the top talent available and they might do something stupid and trade back.
Danny Briere's going to trade the pick, isn't he? Oh my god, does this guy breeds puppies? Takes care of puppies?
Oh, I want that.
It's kind
I
of
know,
soft.
I want him to hug me like a bunch of golden retrievers.
Yeah. Kind of soft.
Shut up, Joe.
All right, Joe.
Wait, why is he talking? What is this? I wish I had sound.
What is this?
Just pump
Oh, I
the
thought
sound
Gary-
in your headphones.
Why
I thought
are
Gary
his
Bettman,
lips
I
moving,
thought Gary-
but no sound is coming out?
I thought Bettman was announcing a trade, but then I should have known that you guys didn't react.
You were
but
guys.
there was- Oh, fucking mother.
4-2.
fudge
4-2.
You're a stuttering Stanley.
I'm gonna sound drop in all your stupid voice drops. Stupid.
That was very close to being 5-2, but we'll let it slide.
Fucking thing sucks.
Dude, you cursed. What are you doing? We're gonna get YouTube banned.
It's been 54 minutes. If we haven't been banned by now, we're not going to be.
Yeah,
It's because we have zero traffic.
Yeah,
What are
no
you
one
talking-
cares. You want me to-
What are you talking about? We got up to
Make
here,
sure to
let's-
like.
we
Make
got
sure
up
to like and subscribe
30,000.
so it promotes us.
Let's play a bunch
On
of
the
fun
viewing
clips. Here's
pages.
one.
Asshole.
And
right.
Bullshit.
1 minute and
Yeah.
50 seconds left.
how about
until-
this?
Get the fuck out.
Is there enough there? How about
I don't give.
great.
a
If you're
fuck.
gonna go on a run
Right.
with the soundboard, I'm gonna go take a piss.
you should go take a piss for the Flyers pick because we got stuff to talk
Yeah,
about.
you have a
Jesus
minute and
Christ,
30
wow.
seconds, Joe. Jesus.
The guy's like, "Oh, I bought giant Coors bottles to piss in, and he doesn't piss in them." What's the point?
Oh Lord. All right, Jeff, what do you think? Do you think the Flyers take the talent that they so desperately need and
There's a
don't
part
care
of
about
me-
if he actually plays center or not because they could just figure that out later? Or do you think they trade back with the Islanders and somehow get Matt Barzal in the deal?
There's a part. Well, listen, Matt Barzal is past his prime, so
He's
If
also
there's-
making
if-
like $8 million a year.
if they pick Roger McQueen, I will close the stream and I will go away from this computer.
Like I said, Roger McQueen. Take him
I
if he
don't-
falls.
I don't have a strong opinion on Hagens or O'Brien or like Denoyer. I didn't care as long as the Flyers get a center, because like they were talking about best player available. And yes, I agree to some extent, like you should take best player available, but also at the same time, don't pick another fucking winger. What are you doing?
Well, if it's the best player available, Jeff, you have to take the best player available. Look at that war room. That's a
Unless-
war room.
They are going to trade Konechny.
The pick is in, people. People.
Oh, I'm so sweaty.
People.
He got me
Oh,
on the-
they're coming up
people.
coming up to the podium. My hands
Guys,
are sweaty.
they just showed me the war room on my stream. Don't ruin this for me.
Oh, I'm screaming it as soon as it happens.
No, I'll take my headphones off so you can.
Oh no. Who do you think they're gonna have announced for the Flyers?
Oh, Bob Clark. He's gonna pick Chuck.
Oh,
Fletcher.
Charles Barkley.
No! Why'd you ruin it?
That's not who they picked. You told me not to tell you who they picked.
I know, but I didn't know
Charles
was gonna
Barkley
be here.
looks awful. Sorry. No
Sir
offense.
Charles. He's probably golfing all day. Looks like he's been under the sun for quite
Hey.
a while.
Joe.
Well, technically,
Just shut up.
Listen, I'm just saying, compared
Oh,
to
wait.
TNT,
No, dude, you're right. Charles Barkley does look terrible. Like
he
got
looks.
into
That's a
it.
really bad angle.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
because
like
he's
been bathing
staring
in-
down at a webcam. That's an awful angle for anybody.
He looks like he's been bathing in Ozempi's.
The best part about this, Doyle, is everybody's staring down at a webcam because the NHL doesn't know how to host a freaking draft in 2025.
Host your show.
Oh, sure. All right, I don't want to ruin this, but I'm also 30 seconds behind, so I don't know when the announcement's going to be.
Gary
made.
Bettman and him are having like a full-on conversation.
Gary
so
Bettman is
right
like looking at his left nipple.
Just tell me it's Jimmy Hagens, please.
I'm trying to read his lips.
I think
Oh,
Shaq. I think
my
Shaq is the worst.
God.
My golf swing could be.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, that's brutal.
Uh-oh. Porter Martone. Jeff, how do you feel? What's your instant reaction? The people are dying to know. I think Jeff died. Oh, nope. His hand, we have
There's
hand
movement.
movement.
There's movement.
Hey, listen, Jeff, this might go right into your character of we're gonna trade Konechny.
Fucking thing sucks.
They have too many right wings now, Jeff. They can trade Travis Konechny, like you always said.
I think Konechny's a left wing, but it's fine.
Ah,
It-
left
it's
wing,
semantics,
right wing, it's the
semantics.
same thing. Yeah.
I didn't want to be right this way.
It's all for listen. This
Jeff,
does
answer the
not,
chat. There's people talking to us.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm trying-
Peter wanted to jump in to say something. I'm not sure exactly what he said.
I actually know him. He's a Bruins fan.
Shout
No,
out
he said,
Peter
"Hell
and his
yeah,
yellow
Barkley."
bee.
Hell yeah, Barkley.
Yay for the Bruins pick.
Oh,
Listen.
we'll be here for the Bruins pick.
I just don't. What?
Jeff, listen here. Let me talk you off the ledge really quick. Let me put on "Jumper" by Third Eye Blind in the background while I speak to you.
They
Um,
don't have center. They traded one of their only centers for another center. They don't have them.
You are going
Higgins,
to package the rest of your
O'Brien.
first-round picks and Travis Konechny to the Edmonton Oilers for Connor McDavid. Obvious.
Oh no, I need to see what Twitter is doing right now.
I
Twitter's
don't,
got to be melting down. Don't even look.
I can't understand why they would pick a winger. Like,
Because his projection is to be the next Matthew Tkachuk. And
that
people love Matthew Tkachuk.
Ah! I don't understand why people are actually really that down on Porter Martone. I think he's just as good as anybody else that we were going to get.
I think he definitely needs to be a better skater. But he gets to the front of the net, which the Flyers do
guy
not have
is
anybody
6'3".
that does that right now.
The guy is 6'3", 208 at 18 years old. This guy's going to be a mammoth man.
I don't care.
I can't believe Jeff is so upset by this.
I'm full of anger and rage.
All
Yeah.
right,
Kirkland Lager.
can you break down your rage outside of just, I can't believe they took a center? Because I need to go on mute and open this beer.
Best player available annoys the shit out of me.
Why?
I get it. Because you're in like year 15 of a rebuild. Start to pick for players you need.
But this, you don't pick by need, though.
You don't fucking need another winger. You have 30 of them in the system.
Well, maybe that means that Owen Tippett gets traded.
Remember, Denver Barkey's still fucking good. Flyers aren't even looking for other wingers in other places. Okay?
Or maybe, Jeff,
No.
they're going to trade
Holy fucking better.
some
They
of their
can put it
picks
in
to get
there.
an actual roster player who is already good. What you
If
think
they
about that
haven't
one?
done it already, what makes you think they're going to do it now?
Because the offseason has just begun.
Free agency hasn't even started. Offseason that's not begun.
You don't need free agency to trade picks.
Yes, you do. I'm angry.
Jeff, hold on. We just
I
traded
don't like.
for
Oh,
Jeff is
we just traded for a
inconsolable.
top 6 center.
that's fine, but you got rid of your bottom 3 center, bottom line center.
That's
now
the
we have-
easiest thing to replace.
We have Jeff.
Apparently
Luchenko
not,
in
because the
background.
Flyers hate players.
What?
Fucking winger. I'm so mad.
I don't
Look at
I
how
don't-
mad this guy is on TV 30 seconds ago. He's furious.
Who
I don't know who you're
cares?
talking
Who
about.
cares about that guy?
Bruins are definitely taking
Higgins?
Higgins.
Higgins or O'Brien were right there for the taking, and they picked Porter. Porter Martone is just going to be Isaac Radcliffe. He's going to
Hey,
get one concussion.
Jeff,
He's going to
Jeff.
shit himself in a dark room. We're never going to see him play.
Mhm. Yeah,
Damn it.
That never happened to Isaac Radcliffe. And
Hey,
Isaac
shut up.
Radcliffe scored 50 goals one year.
Jeff, can you hold on? Take a deep breath, and while you're taking said deep breath, think
Okay.
about these thoughts. Okay, small but shifty, eye for the net, 18 years old, only 1 year at BC, doesn't really say much.
Let's hear it.
Not for me. Doesn't really. I don't really have a reason. Just don't like the tape I've watched. Seems like he has good hockey IQ, but I'm not sure I care for much more about him. What do those two descriptions remind you of?
That you're terrible at analysis.
Fair. James Higgins and Jake O'Brien is the other door that you could have opened on that answer. Thank you.
No. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Look at this guy's interview. He stinks. Did he bring his mom up on stage? What a
They
nerd.
all have.
What a nerd.
Mom's kind of
His
sick.
mom, you going to be wiping his little tushy.
Shout out his mom.
Why are they all so orange? I mean, I guess it makes sense. They thought they were going to be drafted by the Flyers, but
Maybe the contrast on your TV is all off.
it probably is. The stupid apps 30 seconds.
Or
behind.
ESPN's cameras are just complete shit, which has been kind of proven true already.
You know what I don't like? And this is a weird one. The
Porter
draft hats.
Martone.
Well, yeah, that's a given. The draft hats are Velcro, not snapback. Did you notice that?
No.
I hate a Velcro.
Velcro is just
Velcro.
Shut up, bitch!
You're stuttering Stanley.
Good grief,
Oh,
dude.
I'm
I'm
now-
losing track of count. It's 6-2, I think, right now.
Now I have to watch the Bruins pick Higgins and ruin my night.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Now you
Drink
just have to
heavily
hope
until I
that the
pass out.
Flyers trade back up to get a
And-
center, Jeff.
So,
The
Jeff,
Bruins
I
war room,
came
by the
prepared.
way, terrible cable management.
I came prepared with some notes about the two people that you wanted the Flyers to draft. Can you tell me exactly why you wanted them to draft those two players? In
Bruins got a
particular, Higgins.
great announcer, by the way.
Because they're centers, and the Flyers need better centers than Jeff Lachenko.
Why do you say that?
Because he stinks.
W announcer.
Jet
pick for the
Lachenko
Bruins,
stinks.
Who just took James Higgins?
Hey, Adam Sandler.
Did he promote Happy Gilmore too? Probably, right?
Shut up. They weren't allowed to. Did he really take James Higgins, or are you fucking with me?
No, they took him.
Why?
I mean, he played at BC. What do you want?
Jeff, the knock on James Higgins is people don't believe he translates to a first line NHL center and is more of a winger. What do you have to say to that?
Here, Jeff, let me give you a live description of how James Higgins plays hockey. Here,
gonna be a fun
this is live
Oh, boy.
live to tape.
Oh, Lord.
I honestly thought he was going to fart.
I'm 5'10", so that's all you need to know. He carries a hockey stick, and I'm 5'10". So
Size
that's it.
doesn't
That's all
matter.
you need to know.
Is what my mom says.
He's too small. He stinks, and I don't like him.
Oh.
Who cares?
Danny Briere is assembling an entire team of small forwards.
I didn't
That's
hear
why he
anything
took
that you
Porter
said.
Martone.
Yeah,
Porter Martone is not small.
He's probably on steroids. 6'3", you should get him tested.
I don't think you need to do that. By the way,
I think he's
can I-
Jeff
can I
is
give
just
you a
a
little-
Twitter Jeff right now.
Can I give you a little story about this hockey stick
Oh,
right here?
Did you steal it from a Make-A-Wish
Is it
kid?
signed by Claude Giroux?
Here, let me see if I can do this. This is really bad radio. Do you see that number right there?
Yes.
Timo
H8.
Timonen.
Yes. Chemo Timonen,
Oh.
indeed. Signed the stick. I won it. Thanks. Shout out to 97.5, the Fanatic. I won one of their little be the 75th caller things years ago.
Look at
and
that.
Got a nice game used Chemo Timonen stick. But let the record show that when I hold it and I attempt to use it as a righty, being a left-handed stick and 5'10", that's what you're gonna get with James Higgins. We don't need that guy. We don't
Because
need
he
that
wouldn't
guy.
have he wouldn't have a stick that fits his height. This fucking
I
guy.
mean, like you said, Jeff, the Flyers need bigger players.
Yeah, we talked about that all last week.
unless it was
Size, man.
game-breaking centers. Of
We
course.
got the game-breaking center this week. This week we got it. This week. We didn't even record
got-
a podcast.
You got one of them.
You're nuts to be this upset.
They got rid of
About
Scott
Porter
Lawton for
Martone.
this.
I can't wait until he ends up lifting the Stanley Cup for this team because of how wrong
I'm gonna
you are.
start calling him Farter Martin. That's how I
Boo.
feel about it.
Boo.
What? That was that's
Instead
quite
of
the reach.
Porter Farter.
No, you need to come up with like a beard like nickname. Porter.
Uh,
I don't know what I don't. This is not the time for
I-
me to be coming up with a
I-
nickname. But
I thought it was
IPA
funnier
diarrhea.
when. Thank you.
oh,
I said-
I thought Doyle just stroked out there for a second.
No, I was handed a beer.
I
Hell
said-
yeah!
All right, how much longer are we going to do this? 'Cause I have to go kill myself.
You got
my-
2 more
Just-
picks if we're gonna do the
Just,
top 10, sir.
just kidding.
We're not going to
YouTube.
do the full first round.
No, that's gonna take like 3 hours.
Joe. Fuck off.
I think they only have it until 10 o'clock.
They're on pick 8, and we're an hour and 10 minutes in.
Yeah, but if you go to Conspiracy Brain, Jeff, if you go to YouTube TV, you'll see ESPN only has this slated on the TV guide until 10 p.m.
But if everybody gets the same 3 minutes, I just don't understand how they'll literally.
Maybe
and
maybe
figuratively-
they speed it up after pick 10 because they're like, all right, come on, we didn't get you the ads that you needed.
I wish they would have
Classic
picked it up
NHL.
after the Flyers pick, so they would have not went with stupid Porter. Stupid.
I can't believe you don't like Porter Martone.
Do you guys like him?
I'm okay with it. I think he's a good
Well,
prospect.
someone needs to hate him.
I would have preferred a center, but I think that he's a big talent. He gets in front of the net. The Flyers have 0 people that do that right now.
Well, Danny Briere.
He is a massive human being compared to a draft class of boys.
And
Briere's-
his player comp is Makachuk. And if
If
he
you
is
watch-
anything like that, then that's a win.
If you watched any of the tape of James Higgins and Jake O'Brien taking pucks into the zone and they were to face a back check from Porter Martone, they would be like in the 3rd row, dude. They would be dust. He's a man amongst boys.
Yeah, well,
Let
thanks for
the-
doing
let
all the hard work for me and selling this pick.
Let the Flyers do their thing. Let Danny and Keith Jones trust the process.
Well,
The process
I can't
has
trust the
moved from the
process.
Sixers
no, it's
and
no.
it has come to the Flyers. And the process has to work eventually for somebody. So
Joe,
it might
shut
as
up.
well be the Flyers.
Hot dog.
Yeah, shout out Dog Time. Dog Time is important.
dog.
Very important.
Where's the dog at?
Where's your Doge?
He's sitting next to me.
Hot dog.
What's the dog's name?
Timmy.
Miguel. No, so thank you for selling Martone. I believe this was all a character just for you to really pitch the positives about the Flyers draft pick.
Yeah, anytime, man. Listen.
That's what he's here for.
I did it for content. Did it for the show.
I would also say, as much as the size argument is a positive for him,
Size doesn't matter, is what everyone says. It's
size
the motion
doesn't
of the
matter
ocean.
for teams that are looking to have a particular player grow into their body years down the line.
All right.
Play at their junior team, come in to the organization, play at the junior level in the AHL, and then ultimately get to the front lines 5 years from now.
The
The
Kraken.
Flyers are not in that position. We are looking for people like Porter Martone is going to play for the Phantoms next year.
No,
The
he better start, for the,
Kraken
better start
have
for the Flyers or it's a waste of pick.
the worst pick announcer so far.
Jerry Bruckheimer, the guy who did CSI.
Oh, I just watched Con Air for the first time a couple days ago.
Boo.
It was sick. What are you talking about?
No, Con Air's a great movie. I just think Jerry Bruckheimer is probably the lamest pick so far to have someone.
And they took Jake O'Brien.
He is also the co-owner of the Kraken, so it's kind of a little self-indulgent.
really?
there. That's
I
what it
didn't know
said.
that.
Yeah, he used all of his Michael Bay money to buy the Kraken.
They took
He said,
Jake
"Let's-"
O'Brien, by the way.
They did take Jake O'Brien, and this makes me even madder now.
Trust me. Yeah, you at least had an argument with
No,
James
you know
Higgins.
what?
Jake O'Brien is a puck, is a team
I don't
merchant.
want.
If you
I
go
don't
back
want
and look
Jake
at
He's
even
got
his
good
highlight
vision.
reels
He's got good
his
vision and
highlight
good
reels
hockey
on-
IQ. He
on
cannot
YouTube.
skate worth
He
a damn.
shares a name with Jay O'Brien, and Jay O'Brien was the worst first round pick in Flyers history. So no.
I mean, I think you could argue that.
Yeah. I feel like that's a point in our favor, right? Of not wanting to draft him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We should have
Oh,
picked
okay.
him. Yeah.
Got it. Good.
Jay
Yeah, no.
O'Brien was an asshole, so Jake O'Brien has to suffer.
Jake O'Brien had so many one-timers from people just setting him up on 2-on-1s, and that's great and everything. You're not going to get that in the NHL.
Except you have Travis Konechny's superior winger, assuming they don't trade him for picks or a defenseman.
Well, Jake O'Brien is a very good puck distributor.
He is very tall. I've noticed he's much taller than Jerry Bruckheimer.
He also has to put a lot of weight on.
Yeah, he's 177 pounds at 6'2".
Well, buddy, that's nothing
I'm-
milkshake can't solve.
I don't know about that. I think he's going to need a couple 30 racks of Coors Banquet beer. By the way, we'll take this interruption to bring you the true advertisers of tonight's live stream. Coors, the Banquet beer. The Banquet beer. I love
unofficially
drinking
the
Coors.
official sponsor.
I love drinking Coors while watching the NHL draft with all of our thousands of listeners. And I think you should also enjoy Coors while enjoying us three speaking about the NHL draft. Shout
Yes.
out Coors, crack one, and maybe piss in the bottle when you're done. It's pretty easy.
No, well, I don't think they want you to advertise that.
Joe, I'm surprised you didn't go with the Miller Lite.
I know. Well, because he's a traitor.
So Jeff told me, if you are a avid listener of the podcast, Jeff told me that the banquet beers existed in the how many ounces are these? 16 ounce.
Yeah, it's a pint can.
Yeah, the bullet cans.
Yeah.
He told me that they existed. I have never seen them at
Get
my
outta here.
local beer distributors. I went somewhere a couple of days ago to get my car inspected and stopped by a beer distributor there and saw them and immediately picked them up because I haven't had them in this form. So shout out to Jeff for letting me know that these exist, and shout out to Exton Beverage. There's our other sponsor for the podcast.
Unofficially official, of course. Just in the event that anybody from Exton Beverage hears this and goes, "Hey, fuck those guys."
I've been
Ah,
trying to
you'd love it.
find the Wrexham lager.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
that Exton made a beer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty popular over there. They,
Yeah. Did you watch the show, Jeff?
I
No.
think they
Dude,
started.
you should. It's a great documentary.
I don't. It annoys me that Rob McElhaney is doing more than Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh my God. You're just the worst.
I know.
They started bringing them over here because I've gotten emails from different people saying that like that beer is now available at X location, but I have not
Beer.
found it either yet. What's that?
I don't know. I mean, like, what? How long are we doing this draft for?
The top 10. There's 2 picks
Oh
left.
my god, it's taking forever.
Jesus.
This is the worst.
This is terrible attitude by our host
I don't
that has
have
the
any-
Joel Embiid toilet
Who-
seat championship sitting right in front of his view, and he doesn't want to talk NHL hockey.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah,
Yeah. Pull up the
Honest.
chat, Jeff.
yeah, Jeff. Top
I
10,
can't-
Jeff.
I
Yeah,
can't
pull up the
believe.
chat.
We're in
Whoa.
damn
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah. Hot Lana.
Hi, Alicia. Thanks for making stickers.
Thank you, Alicia.
I just that really it's the I hate Martone.
I thought you were over this.
No, because I just thought about it again and it made me mad.
Angry.
It made me
Angry.
there were so many centers. I didn't even want Denoyer and I would have took him over Martone. Damn it.
Hey, Jeff, can you just remind me of the wingers that we have in the pipeline that you're so thrilled about that Porter Martone would not be able to jump in the very near future?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Doyle, you have the full list. You give it to him.
I'm not. I'm
No,
not
not
doing that.
prepared. I see. That's embarrassing.
I'm not doing it your rankings for you.
I feel like you're hating for zero reason, as Alicia just
Well,
pointed out.
someone needs to be angry about the draft pick. Well, okay. Here we go.
Yeah, let's hear
Perfect
it.
example.
Yep.
Carson Dorwart.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
him?
Uh-huh.
He's already signed to the team. That's a contract spot. You
He's
tell me
gonna
we're just
be.
waste it?
He's probably gonna be the fourth center.
Devin Kaplan.
I am so glad that I asked this question. You have no one other than Travis Konechny in your bankroll.
Jacob Peltier, if he gets re-signed.
Owen Tippett's going to be traded. So, like, what
Owen Tippett's going to the Sabres for Byram.
that move?
Oh,
Bobby
Sabres-
Brink
for the
up
Bruins.
line?
Doyle,
Sabres
who did they
have-
pick?
Sabres have a great announced team.
Is it the? Is that who is this that I'm looking at?
It's
What
the-
band is this?
It's the Goo Goo
You
Dolls.
two.
Oh,
Johnny Goo?
I'll be hater of the week.
Jeez,
with the Goo Goo Dolls.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Goo Goo
no,
Dolls are a
it's-
great throwback.
It's Johnny Goo.
Oh, Alicia just had one of the best comments that I think I've seen all draft, and we've had a lot. It's weird without the poop talk. Yeah, I agree.
Well, Joe did a whole fake out on us. We thought he was gonna
Wait,
show
can I
us
tell
what he
you a
really
story?
thought about James Higgins, and he's gonna fart in the microphone, but he just picked up a hockey stick.
I know. I really thought you were going to fart. I got.
You're
gonna go back and-
the same
That would
thing.
have been way better. That would have been way better than what I
You're
did.
going to go back and listen to this, and it's going to be like,
Oh,
you're
they
like,
picked
"Let me show
Joe's
you."
guy.
Like, he's going to.
I was really leaning into the fact that we were on video for the first time, so I thought I'd pick up a hockey stick and kind of show you what
show your
James
skills.
Higgins looks like
show you what my farts look
in
like.
general.
Joe, did you
Well,
see
yeah,
who the
that's it.
Sabres picked?
Radim Berga. Yeah, that's okay. We'll trade for him in about
In
3 to
like
4
3
years.
years? Okay.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know what I don't like the most about him is that his last name has one vowel in it.
You're a Val watcher now?
It's not even. It's
Or
it's
is this
not
the,
even
is
like
this the Val police?
no. It's.
That's a great comment.
I thought he was pooping. It's not even like sometimes why. He
It's
just
very
has
possible.
four straight consonants.
It's very
Merca.
possible that I was not poop or that I was pooping.
Well, not during our streaming adventure, right?
Maybe
You had to
you
go
had-
pee-
you had
you had to
to
go
have
do
a
it-
quick
you had to-
one.
Yeah,
When Alicia joined, I think it was when I had to go take a leak.
yeah. Well, you
because
hit the
I
same
didn't leak in my full Coors Banquet can.
because
'cause it
what
was
Doyle
full.
and I were saying was that the bottle was there for you to piss in, and you had to empty one. You didn't do it.
Well, it was full. What am I gonna do?
Chug
I don't
it.
think they want you to pee in a bottle. Coors would probably be upset if it was like, "Here's our bottle for pee." Wide
I don't-
mouth for better aim.
I don't see why it wouldn't be economically friendly for me to do that. But
You could probably overflow it. Honestly, 16 ounces of pee is not that much.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, luckily I have 3 empties here, which kind of I guess defeats my point of
Oh,
you're
gonna be like
having
Jim
an empty one
Carrey and-
available to do it. But
you'd be like Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber, just like swapping them out.
The Sabres
your
didn't
wife's-
fire
Your wife's
Lindy
gonna
Ruff.
come in. He's a senior advisor or something. I don't know.
Oh, they promoted him.
Yeah.
Doyle, do you see this? They're actively trying to take our advice. The camera angle, they've shifted the camera to include a backside profile with the zoom in front because they heard us
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
they were like,
Because-
"Oh God, this is awful."
Because any decent producer would be like, "This shot fucking stinks."
Yeah,
You know what's insane is this is the same company that does the NFL draft. I do not understand how
Because they don't care about hockey.
Yeah,
We've
I
listened to
guess.
the broadcasts; they're awful.
They don't care about hockey, yet they're willing to pay millions and millions and millions of dollars for it. As
I
I
like how
right,
you're just
Dr.
slowly
Evil.
fading off the camera.
Yeah. Dr. Evil and millions and millions and millions.
All right. Oh Jesus. The Anaheim Ducks
are on the clock.
on the clock.
What was that alarm going off?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Insulin.
you got your blood check.
No,
Wait.
but it is related.
Yeah,
to
it
that.
was. Yeah, it was.
Make sure,
No,
make sure
my
your sugars is
sensor.
good.
No, my sensors. I need to change it.
Oh, is it because you drank that beer?
No, it's because it's dead and I need a new one.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought your sensors were like, eat a chocolate bar now.
Stephanie chimed into the chat just to let you know that your sensor was going off.
Yeah, that was a loud one.
It was urgent. Eat a chocolate bar, you asshole.
It doesn't want to shut up.
I'll eat a chocolate bar with you. I don't
Okay.
have one, but I'll find one. I love chocolate bars. If my body gave up on chocolate bars, I'd be so upset.
Well, see, Jeff, here's the thing. When you're a raging alcoholic,
Not me.
a lot
Nope.
of the alcohol is just refined sugar. So you basically are eating chocolate bars to a
Okay.
degree.
Yeah. Yeast and sugar.
Well, the way your body produces or like takes alcohol out of you is to refine it as a sugar. And so you're
Right,
basically
and
just eating sugar.
And it makes you gassy.
Very, very
Makes
much
you
so.
like a lot of toots. Like sometimes
Jeff, you
wake
and I are probably the staple for like pre-diabetic, like onset adulthood.
Oh, yeah. With my lifestyle, I'm actually surprised. I think we talked about this before that I haven't got gout yet.
I think that alarm was probably for us more than it was for Doyle.
It's a small window into your future.
Yeah, judging by my lifestyle, I should probably be taking medicine for gout right about now.
I started to see some red tone towards the right side of both of my big toes.
Yeah, it
And
makes your tootsies hurt.
I, I think that's just crystals forming that will eventually make me think that I need to have amputation.
You got to wear your Birkenstocks because you can't have shoes rubbing against the top of your tootsies.
Oh, here it comes. The 10th overall pick.
Thank God.
The Anaheim Ducks.
You can
Do
wrap
they-
this up.
Roger McQueen. Do they take Victor Eklund? Joe, do you have any
I
reports on
hope-
either?
I hope they
No,
take
but
Lake
what I
Queen.
do have a report on is real estate related.
I
Oh, they
know.
also Ducks have the best announce group, by the way.
While
Very on the nose once you
Can you-
finally see it.
no, you can just announce it.
Doyle, why are you ruining it?
No, I'm
Just
trying to
annoy-
wait for Jeff's thing to catch up.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got
but
30
that's bad
seconds. This is
radio.
not good radio.
All I'll say is make the first move, Conway.
Okay, got it. So it's the Mighty Ducks.
Jeff, if you don't know
Oh,
what
why
that
didn't
means,
they get Goldberg?
Well, Goldberg, I think might
Goldberg is
be-
a little bit of shambles, right?
I think
Yeah.
Goldberg. Hey,
I think he might
Goldberg
be
has,
in like a addiction center right now. Or
he
something.
has recovered from his virulent drug use and he's doing well.
Oh, good.
And he
That's
would have
great
been
to hear.
great over top. Is that Julie the cat?
No, that is
His mom?
Guy
that Gordon Bombay
Germain's
was-
lady. Connie.
Remember when Gordon Bombay was like, I love you, Charlie's mom, but I have a chance at the NHL, so I'm going to ditch you. And that was the end of Mighty Ducks 1. And then they made a second one and they were like, don't bring up anything about Charlie's mom.
I don't remember that,
Wait.
Jeff. I'm sorry.
Isn't that Julie the cat?
No, it's Connie. I just told you.
I don't believe that's true. I think it's
All right,
Julie
well
the
then
cat.
look up Julie the cat because it's a different person.
I don't want him anymore. Where's Keenan?
Who cares?
That'd be a good get.
He's the guy. I mean, he does like 50. Oh, they picked old Cripple back.
Oh, they did. Well, Flyers draft ruined.
No,
Oh, thank
this is great. I'm so thrilled because I know,
time.
everybody knows the way that you want the Flyers to draft ends up being a failure. So the fact that we got a guy that wasn't necessarily on the radar for weeks on end,
On the radar
means-
for sure.
Porter Martone,
I will say though, if it's a draft pick I don't like, it probably means it's a good one.
correct.
Yeah.
You speak for the masses.
I mean,
Joey,
I speak
wait-
for myself.
yeah, you should wear your
That's
compression
great
socks, by the
advice.
way. With that said, if the masses wanted James Higgins, if the masses wanted Jay O'Brien, if the masses wanted us to trade up for Denoye or for Frondell, that
Frandl.
means we did the right thing. Danny and Keith Jones are still snakes in the grass, man. They're keeping their shit on lock. You didn't hear anything about Martone coming out here and visiting with the team. You heard everything about James Hagan and Frondell meeting with the team. And that was maybe a smokescreen to get other people to value them more and take them before the Flyers. I'm so sold on this pick. I love it. I'm going to convince myself that it's amazing. And that is definitely not a bias of me just being an absolute lunatic that continues to believe in this team that hasn't won shit in my entire life. Quite literally.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Arguable for sure.
They should have picked a center. But I guess
we
if I
didn't.
don't like
We
it-
didn't. Listen, we talked about it on the podcast too. We didn't need Roger McQueen here because it would have just been
No.
Cars memes forever. That would have been.
Right.
We would have replaced Poop Talk, which so many
Well,
people love,
his-
with
his
Cars.
members
would've-
find him.
I like the Steve McQueen choice better. That's just me. Maybe I'm a hipster.
Steve McQueen, of course, from Bullet, the movie.
Mm.
Anyway, that was the 10th pick. And I have to say, these first 10 picks have taken entirely too long. We're now at an hour and 32 minutes. I can't believe we've been doing it for this long, honestly.
See? And Joe
As
wanted to
I'm
do the whole
watching.
first round.
As I'm watching a TV with no sound 30 seconds behind everybody else. It's a real fucking disaster.
That's
I
what
don't
you get.
understand why we don't keep going.
Shut up. You can keep going.
Yeah, Joe, you're doing a 48-hour stream by yourself.
That's
Maybe-
fine.
Do the rest, cover the rest of the first draft for an article or something, and then
We've already figured out that if Jeff and I leave, it will still be going with you.
that's true. Unless I hit end screen, which we're getting up on that time. So I think that we say,
hold on. Before you say goodbye,
okay.
should we actually do the podcast?
This is
Like-
the podcast.
Like no, like the real highlight notes. I feel like we didn't really talk about the Trevor Zegers trade. I feel like we didn't talk about some of the other moves that took place.
All right, we could talk about the Zegers trade real quick.
You're gonna choose do this right now. Choose to do this right now.
That's the only thing that happened in Flyers land.
Trevor Zegras, great maneuver. I love it. I got moist when I read about it. I slipped off my chair.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it
Uh,
is grade A work on something that we discussed last week of the Flyers buying low on a young player who they can hopefully correct their game and have them perform better.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Flyers
think
get-
it's the lowest risk, highest reward trade that you could possibly make, like right now.
Yeah, and you didn't have to give up a ton to get them.
Anything.
Yeah,
The Flyers get Trevor Zegras. They trade Ryan Poehling, of course. He is a roster player, but whatever. Bottom 6 forward. 2025 45th overall pick in the second round. Okay, the Flyers' history of second round picks atrocious. Isaac Ratcliffe being one of them, and then a 2026 fourth round pick. So basically, you're giving away a bunch of what ifs and who's a what's its and people
Yeah.
who stink for the
that probably aren't
possibility-
going to be better than Trevor Zegras.
for the possibility of the Trevor Zegras. It just becomes this ridiculous top center for the Flyers, or one of the top centers for the Flyers. I think it's a pretty risk-averse trade. Realistically, anybody who is sad Ryan Poehling is gone is stupid. And you're in the same camp who was like, oh my God, Ryan White's the best center ever.
I think there is one person in particular that is sad about Ryan Poehling going, though, and I think you need to respond, Jeff, and that's Matvei Michkov, who
Oh,
is
he did say that,
the most important person on this team. So what do you think about him being that upset about Ryan Poehling going?
I'm not upset. He's going to play one game with Zegras and be like, wow, this guy has the hands of a masseuse.
This guy is going to be where he's supposed to be that nobody was last year.
Yeah. Imagine how many more goals Michkov would have. Like, between Michkov setting up plays and people like, just if somebody can finish on that roster besides Michkov, the Flyers would win so many more games.
Think of the power play.
Think of finishing.
I'm gonna come.
Thank you.
That's the wrong one.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna come.
The Flyers also hired a UFC fighter to teach the team how to fight so they could beat up online nerds.
Yeah, and
Oh,
what do
yeah.
you think about the Tyson Forster picture being included in that series of photos when
Well,
everybody was freaking out about him potentially being injured?
they need him to get tougher.
Well, why would he
He
be
could still be hurt.
why would he be sparring if he's hurt?
When you see pictures of Ryan Ellis, it doesn't look like he's crippled from the legs down, but he is.
Has anybody seen pictures of Ryan Ellis?
No, I don't think. I don't think he ever left Nashville.
I wouldn't be surprised if with the way Flyers Twitter reacts and the way that Comcast viewed Flyers Twitter years ago, I would
Wait.
not be surprised. Hold on. I'm going to get actually play the unsolved.
Who did the Penguins pick? I don't care about anything you're saying.
They haven't picked yet.
Yeah, Jesus, dude, take it easy.
Are our
Let me keep
streams
going.
synced up?
No.
Chris Letang is announcing the pick right now.
Stroke or ace?
Good grief.
It's
Just
happening.
totally took me off my riff here.
Yeah.
Good. Shut up.
All for the Penguins pick. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because if the Penguins
Benjamin
pick somebody good, I'm gonna be
Kindle.
upset. The
They picked
book,
a guy I
he
don't.
looks.
They picked a guy I haven't heard of. See, now we're out of our depth. I don't know anything past the top 10.
Why
Jeff.
does Chris Letang's kid have the best hair ever?
I mean, Chris Letang
Look
has
at-
pretty good hair.
Look at that flow. He's got salad 4 days. Comcast Spectacor, who owns the Flyers, got really, really annoyed with the bad heads that came across the Twitter sphere over the years. They got really invested in the fact that Flyers Twitter is a thing. AI is now the king of the internet. Everything that you see is fake. What you, the listeners, are looking at right now is fake. I'm not here. I am AI. I'm just a degenerate from Delco who does
Allen
this for
Iverson,
zero
computer
reason
scientist.
because a computer program told me to. Comcast, AI combined to put smoke screens everywhere on the internet leading up to this draft. And one of those primary smoke screens was the minute that somebody got signed an extension from this team that looked like a value, immediately diminished the value by being injured without any proof. He immediately goes on to Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and fights a UFC player,
Well,
fighter, player, whatever. He's alive. He's not dead. You got by AI.
that happens, I guess.
And that's my unsolved mystery. I'm going to go poop.
Yeah, I think I'll end this with a quote from our friend Joey, who said, Triple H says the internet complainers aren't real people. So if you're an internet complainer or a stupid internet podcast blogger, your opinion is dumb and doesn't matter.
I love how
right.
the sun going down has just put Doyle completely out of the picture.
Yeah, this
he's
is
living in
this is why
super-
we wanted to end it after.
All right, Doyle, put batteries in your insulin thing and don't die tonight because we have a
Yeah.
podcast next week.
I'll
I want
make
to
sure
thank
of it.
everybody who showed up. Alicia, Joey, Steph, who was in here for a while, Peter, and Joe, who commented on the stream, even though you were in the podcast. That's very narcissistic of you. It was
As
a
a
great
test.
first round. It was a great first round, even though, Steph turned lights on. Even though we hated the pick that the Flyers made.
No,
but I
you
love you
hated
all.
the pick.
Yeah, no, we all did. And I love you all, and good night, and good luck, and Godspeed, and good night, and Walter Cronkite.
And like the video. And subscribe.
You got to hit.